Democratic Congressman Andy Levin in. Welcome back to the show. I haven't talked to you in a little while, but I would be really curious to see what you think of what Robert was reporting on the Upton endorsement, kind of the wider strategy from Harris to go after the middle, even go after Republicans, with all the concern about Arab American voters on the left. What do you think?
Well, for sure, Connell, I think it's a big deal for the number of Republicans to come out and endorse Vice President Harris, who have done so and keep doing so day by day. I mean, Fred Upton served 36 years in the U.S. House of Representatives. He comes from an important family in Michigan. He represented Southwest Michigan, a very traditionally Republican area. And so it's a big deal that he endorsed Vice President Harris, and he joins many other Republicans in doing so. The same really isn't true. I mean, you've got all these people who used to work for Trump when he was president, coming out against him. That's not happening on the other side.
Right. Now, does it take away or add to the anger that we are seeing from the left in your party, particularly the Arab American voters? This is from Politico about Arab American voters being furious. Don't blame us, blame yourself. In Michigan, they say they face a hard choice with early voting underway. Arab American voters say they're disappointed Harris has not broken with Biden over Israel's conduct of the war. Some regard her as complicit in Israel's bombardment of Gaza and Lebanon, which has targeted Hamas and Hezbollah while inflicting terrible damage on civilians. This issue did not go away. I don't know if some in the Harris camp thought that it would. It's still there. Will this prevent her from being the next president?
I sure hope not, Connell. And I think she's going to win Michigan. We're doing everything we can in the Arab American and Muslim community and other amazing, communities we have, like we've big Ukrainian American community and Chaldeans, Iraqi Catholics, and on, our rich diversity here. But it is a problem. So one thing that your viewers probably may not know, right? Many people know Michigan's the most densely Arab American state. And we have Palestinians and Egyptians and Saudis and Yemenis are our second biggest group. But Connell, our biggest group by far are Lebanese Americans. And even they mostly come from a few villages in southern Lebanon that have taken the brunt of the Israeli invasion across the border and the bombings and so forth. And of course, almost all Lebanese families have family members in Beirut. So it's very difficult. We're just soldiering on. I do feel that Kamala Harris will be different. And in any event, what I tell all my friends who are upset about Gaza and these broader issues of peace in the Middle East, if you want the hostages home, if you want peace for Israel, if you want self-determination and political rights and peace for Palestinians, you got to vote for Harris. You can't stay home, you can't vote for Trump, and you can't vote for a third party, because Kamala Harris has shown her compassion and her empathy here. She's the vice president. She's not the president. She doesn't make policy now. And, take the 15 seconds to fill in her name on the Oval on November 5th. And then on November 6th, you can go right back to pressuring her, because you can, pressure her. With Donald Trump, forget it. Right. He's the only president, Connell, he's the only president in modern times, Republican or Democratic, who disposed of the idea of Palestinian self-determination altogether. He would be fine with annexation, right? He eliminated the Palestinian mission in Washington. He eliminated the U.S. mission in East Jerusalem to Palestinians, and on and on. So
you mentioned also, I think it's interesting because we haven't talked about it a lot, especially since RFK Jr. got out, about third party. If we have the numbers, Jill Stein, it doesn't take much. These are the 2016 margins of victory, the key states, and how many votes Jill Stein got back then when Donald Trump won, 50,000, 30,000, almost 50,000, with Michigan being the top at 51-4. What about this time? Is that could be an issue, right? Doesn't take much.
Absolutely, Connell. A vote for Jill Stein is a vote for Donald Trump. Staying home is a vote for Donald Trump. The only vote that's not for, in my view, possible fascism in America is a vote for Vice President Harris. And it affects education, childcare, college, access to college, climate change, every issue across the board, Social Security, Medicare and Medicaid, everything. It would be a huge difference if we don't elect Kamala Harris. And people are very, very upset in that community, and rightly so. But I hope many people see that voting for Vice President Harris is their best chance to fight on for dignity and justice for Palestinians, bringing the hostages home, having peace between Palestine and Israel, somehow at long last.
Thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.